and great weather to check out some comedy. You'll recognize our next guest for his quick on Whose Line Is It Anyway? But you may not know that he's recorded his podcast in 6 different countries and once at sea over the last year, including Calgary last night. 6 weeks ago, he came to our city with a live improv performance with some of his old friends. And this weekend, Greg Proops is livening up our city with a stand-up performance at the Laugh Shop. Welcome.
Thanks, Jill.
Welcome back. Great to see you. Okay, so everyone's talking about Rob Ford. I mean, it's fodder for a lot of comedians. What are your impressions on the Rob Ford friendly?
Well, I'm disappointed to not be playing Toronto this weekend because of the flurry of awesomeness that is Rob Ford. It's a little early in the morning for me to smoke crack. I think we'd be jumping right in at breakfast time.
Right, I think so.
And that's what makes it exciting. I think it's exciting to see people get away with stuff that we would be incarcerated for and yet power through. I'd rather not talk about how he looks, but what if a weather balloon was shaped like a pig? Now, stay with me on this. No. You know what he does? He makes men look good.
Yes.
I'm a hero to my wife now.
He sets the bar, right? He sets the bar for,
not
for a
since
lot
Tiger
of
Woods was raging have I looked this great as a husband.
No kidding.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, his poor wife, and that is the other side of this, that, I mean, we haven't really seen too much of her, but all of these comments, I mean, she must be going through a lot, too.
Oh, yeah, no, I would imagine she's going to move to the North Pole now and live there forever after this.
Yeah, take refuge.
Is there any way to stop him at any point, legally? Is the city council able to just sort of like go, you're not mayor anymore, or maybe the premier or something?
That's what will be happening today.
Oh, I see.
That's what's happening today. So this continues, and council will be voting. I mean, we talked about this yesterday among our BT team, how the Rob Ford frenzy compares to American political scandals. Has that crossed your mind at all?
Well, it's finally put Canada back on the American news, which I think is exciting. Not since Margaret Cho was shagging the Stones have we had such an exciting week of Canadian politics in America.
Yeah.
So you should be happy about that. We all know what Canada is again. It's exciting for us.
We're really excited to be representing the stateside.
Yeah, I know, and it's exactly right. It's like having Lindsay Lohan be your mayor. It just brings that kind of dignity and pride that I think Canada's been looking for in the international eye.
Yes, we are so, so proud.
Oh, you can imagine. But I come from a country where Dick Cheney walks free, so... You know, we all have our chains to wear.
Yes, we do. So is this something that you study? I know your podcast is pretty political, and you did one last night in Calgary. So do you take time to go through politics and to really come up with material that way?
I do.
Hours on it?
And then comes the follow-up joke.
Yes.
No, I do. I follow Canadian politics. I know that you have a prime minister, even. I even know that the capital...
Easy for you to say.
The capital is Ottawa, which a lot of Americans don't know. I live in California, where people think Canada is in a movie.
Yes.
Yeah. So
where we live in igloos.
Oh yeah, no, right.
Yes,
you walk around in snowshoes all day.
Those beliefs exist. So is this some content? This is giving you new content. This is like Christmas having a Rob Ford type scenario.
Well, he's really giant Sarah Palin, isn't he? Because it's just every day is a new gift to the comedy world. I think people will be burned out after this weekend, which is why I'm glad I'm here now.
Yes.
Because I think by the end of this weekend he'll be decorated like a float and set adrift in Lake Ontario.
Well, you know, he's not allowed to be in the Santa Claus parade today.
Yes, I read that he wasn't allowed to be in the Santa Claus parade. But isn't Santa just a jolly fat man who drinks bottles of vodka too, like the rest of us?
Do we really want Rob Ford as Santa? That would be something.
It depends on who you are, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
I think there's a certain element that says yes, because he brings the gift of escorts, and I think that's the sweetest gift of all at Christmas time for some of us. No, not so much. I think he's just scary then.
No kidding.
Yeah, he'd send a kid into primal shock.
Yeah, I think so too.
I just love that we've reached the point where it seemed to me 10 years ago if a politician did this, they would be forced to resign.
Right.
Now we live in a day and age where people are like, oh, okay, he smokes a little crack. Oh, he drives drunk. Oh, all right. Like the boundaries keep getting moved and moved and moved to the point where what? We're just going to have like war criminals as leaders.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, it's the circus that everyone wants to watch. It's like a car accident.
It kind of is. It's exciting in that way.
I mean, we've been talking about it. I know you'll be talking about it
Hey, the Social
tonight.
was talking about it. It's permeating all levels.
Yes, it absolutely has. It's all over. Well, the Laugh Shop tonight and tomorrow you can catch Greg talking about Rob Ford, I imagine, among other things.
I was going to say, I'm hoping to cover some other talks too, like the good side of Canada, that you have mooses and whatnot.
We do have, mooses are great. Mooses are a good thing, especially next to Rob Ford. Great to see you. Welcome to our city. Enjoy your time here.
Thank you.